Hey YouTube, well, I got home from work and in the mail received this package from Beretta. It's the serviced Pico. So let's see what they did, and maybe the issues that I cited in the previous video are solved. And so let's get this baby out of here. Take a look at what we got. Okay, it's in the Beretta Pico pouch. Okay, they gave me my magazine back. There's the weapon and the second flush magazine back. Of course, everything's empty or clear. There's evidence they fired it. So what we're going to determine here is, are we ready to go to the range or not, and do a live fire test. Well, let's first see if it'll jam up for us here in the studio right now without hesitation. I did order 2 new boxes of Lehigh Defense Extreme Penetrator, 90 grain 380 auto. I also have a box of MagTech Guardian Gold here. Have a Liberty, I have 1 round here. I'll probably have more in that case there, but some Liberty defense, civil defense, and some ball ammo. So let's see what we can do here. The one that was, the 2 that were having the issue in the previous video, the only 2 that I tested actually, other than ball ammo, were the Extreme Penetrator and the civil defense. So let's load her up first with the Extreme Penetrator. Both magazines were having the same issue, so we'll test both magazines, but it doesn't matter which one I pick first. So let's see, we got 2 in there. We got 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, they went in pretty smooth, as I recall. Well, maybe it's my imagination. As I recall before, I was having some trouble with the ammo scraping against the magazine. But okay, we're loaded. Nope, still jamming. As you can see, stuck on the ramp. Let's get it up close to the GoPro camera here. See if we can get some more light on that. Come on. There you go. Yeah, that didn't help. Still jamming on the ramp. So now the second problem, as you'll see, was that clearing this was difficult because the second round was pushed forward in the magazine. So that was preventing me from getting the magazine out without forcing it. So let's see if that problem still exists. So yeah, I can't eject the magazine because of that issue. So okay, I think we're loaded. See, the magazine is stuck. See that? So if I jiggle it enough, there you go. So you see how the bullet is pushed forward in the magazine? It was even more so while it was in there in the gun. So jiggling it pushed it back a little bit. So that's a problem. We'll do one more thing here before we close the video. I'm going to put the civil defense round in as the oh, wait a minute, are we clear here? How about that, huh? And I'm going to put the civil defense in as the 6th round. Pop that in there. Let's see if we have that problem. Whoops. We had that problem on the 2nd round. I think that the slide slipped off my hand, so that wasn't a good test. Let's try to do that again. Let's clear the weapon. Let's get round number 5 back in there. And civil defense is number 6. I just busted, you see what I just did? I busted the magazine. It came apart in my hand. How about that? Yeah, this gun is hopeless for me. I mean, maybe I've heard some owners are having a fine time with it. My serial number isn't. I'm convinced they did not improve the gun, whatever they did to it. Hey YouTube, KC Nation here. Well, I'm back, and Pico's back. Here's the box from the video we just completed, and here's the new one. So we just got this in. Second attempt by Beretta to fix the firearm. Cross your fingers. Let's get in here and let's see what we got. Okay, the usual pouch. Let's adjust this camera a little bit. Alright, pouch. We got some paperwork here. There's the weapon. It looks like they're trying to tell me that they tested it with this ammo. Black Hills ammo, 380 auto, jacketed hollow point, 90 grain. Spear gold dot. .380 auto. Excuse me. And what do we have here? We want a customer satisfaction card for me to fill out. And an addendum to the maintenance. How about that? Let's see what we have here. Let's read this together. Maintenance addendum. Slide. Place a drop of oil into the groove on the slide. Rails on either side as indicated in image 1. Let me get this up here. Alright. I already do that. And a hammer slip face feed strip. Place a drop of oil onto the flat surface behind the hammer as indicated in image 2. Okay, I've been doing that. Sliding barrel. Place a drop of oil onto the seam at the front of the locking shoulder as indicated in image 3. You're not going to see that here. This is a hard bad copy, photocopy, so I can't see it so well, so you won't. But I'll just read it to you. Place a drop of oil onto the seam at the front of the locking shoulder as indicated in image 3. Then exercise the slide back and forth several times to distribute oil evenly. Wipe off excess oil with a clean cloth. Alright, so you have to move the slide. I don't know if that's, if they're telling me I got to do these steps to make the firearm work. Anyway, let's get on with this. Let's see what, alright, so here's the extended pinky magazine, flat magazines in the weapon. We're clear. Magazine's empty. And let's put the pouch aside for a moment. Let's do exactly what we did before. I don't have either of these sets of ammo, but by the way, I did specify to Beretta in a letter in the box with the firearm that I was having trouble with specifically my Lehigh defense ammo and civil defense, Liberty civil defense ammo. So they were both, as you saw, jamming up, stuck on the feed ramp and stuck in the magazine. So let's see if we solve that problem. I've got 6 rounds here. Let's start with the flush magazine. 6 rounds of Lehigh Defense Extreme Penetrator. Four, 5, oh, 6. Okay, last time I put this magazine in the gun, the magazine exploded, or the bottom came off, spring popped out, the ammo fell on the ground. So here we go. So far so good. Whoop. It's a little oily on the slide, which brings us back to the fact that the weapon really does need better serrations up here, especially since this slide on this weapon is extremely stiff. So let's try that again. Oh, that one loaded. I don't like this. My hand is all oily now. Yep, there we go. Stuck on the feed ramp again. Huh. Alright, so now the next problem we had, as you'll recall, is I had trouble clearing this because the next round in the magazine is pushed forward, which makes it hard for me to get the magazine out. So, because obviously you got to try and drop that magazine. So I'm pulling down on. Oh, see, that's what happened last time also. Damn. All right, so we'll pull down on this mag release. This time the mag came out. We have a round in the chamber. Now we're clear. I'm going to put a Liberty defense, civil defense round in the first slot there. Let's see if we can chamber that one. Now that one went straight in. Okay, so let's try the extreme penetrator a few more times. I only have the 6th round on the table here. There's 5 rounds. Yep, stuck. Damn, that's disappointing. But at least the magazine's not getting stuck in there anymore. That wasn't the gun firing. That was my slipping. The slide slipping off my hand. Tell you what, I'm not thrilled. Maybe the Liberty Defense ammo's doing better in there, but certainly still having problems getting the ammo, or the extreme penetrator ammo, into the chamber. Let's try the other magazine. Let's unload this. I got six rounds. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you look at that. Look at that. Take a look at that. You see what's going on there? That round is stuck in the magazine. Let's get some more light on that for you. See that? That looks like tight tolerance to me. Now I've checked the SAMI, I've checked the dimensions on this ammo with a high precision caliper, and it was well within the SAMI spec, which I happen to have right here. Now you can go to SAMI SAAMI website and download this. And I checked those tolerances, that specification, against the actual tolerances of the ammo, and it was well within spec. And now watch this. So you see we still have that ammo stuck down there. Watch this, watch. The one below it is stuck in the magazine. Now, as I recall, last time I had this problem, I squeezed the magazine from side to side and I was able to get it to come out. Yep. So I just squeezed it here. Right there. So I was going to take this to the range, but I tell you what, if it's having trouble, if the firearm's having trouble with this ammo, this is unique ammo, I give you that, okay? But for me, if you're going to shoot ball ammo and apparently ordinary hollow point, just make sure that your favorite ammo is going to work in this weapon. My favorite ammo, unfortunately, is the one that doesn't. So it's pretty clear that you cannot use Lehigh Extreme Penetrator in this, in the Beretta Pico, or at least the one I have. The Beretta's had 2 chances. As you can see, we've sent that firearm back twice. The first explanation I got on what they did to the gun the first time around was that they just cleaned it, polished the ramp, and tested it with their in-stock ammo. Now this time I didn't get an explanation. I'm gonna have to write them and ask them what they did. But I'm not really. That's just a curiosity. That's not going to change my opinion. I'm not taking the gun to the range to test it. There's no point in that for me. So this concludes my evaluation of the Beretta Pico. Very disappointed. I was really had high hopes for this firearm. Very high hopes. So hopefully, if you have this weapon, firearm, it's working with your ammo, and that it's reliable. Make sure it's reliable for you. Take it to the range, fire it a lot, rack the slide, both magazines. Just make sure it's reliable for you. For a self-defense firearm, you want confidence. If you're just doing target practice, put put ball ammo in it, and it'll be fine. So that's it for now, guys. We'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.